Okay, so gotta wait for it to go live so I can it's like a post it on announcements. Elevator. Okay. It's not elevator music. That doesn't right. Oh yeah, it's alright. Sorry, it just didn't refresh for some reason. But yeah, ping garbage. Not very much ping everyone from the series, and we should get going. Yeah, I'll stream it. Don't worry. I have it right now. It's not 1 2. Okay. I think no. I think it's fine. So yeah, welcome to our first ever driving briefing for season 9. Well, it's been tough September for us so far. But regardless, we'll start a new era tomorrow for qualifying for a combined hour 5 minutes, which we'll talk about more of that in moments here. But welcome to Daytona International Speedway for our first race of season 9. So you might know already, we decided to truncate our schedule to just 6 races, so burnout will be a lot less frequent, and we do a lot more a more centralized schedule to allow more drivers. I don't know if that makes sense. Conference room. I keep forgetting have a conference room right now. We can't use that right now. But anyways, just wanted to say that I don't know if it makes sense to you guys. It makes sense to you guys, but decided to truncate the schedule so you don't get burnt out, and along for more breaks and whatnot, because my life has been whack. Yeah, it's been whack this past year. But without further ado, let's get the driver's briefing rolling. So, Daytona International Speedway, the Trivision for at Daytona. So at the moment, today is the 15th September. Today's Friday, at least from where I am. Maybe come for most of you guys. Qualifying again will be in 16th September. And in the 16th, it's on the screen, right? Yeah. So 16th September is when qualifying will be happening. So slightly different format now. DPI and LP2 will be combined into its own session. They will last 15 minutes. No, not 15 minutes. No, sorry, 30 minutes. I was thinking about stuff, but 30 minutes for DPI and LP2, which shouldn't be too long given how fast these cars are. And for GTS, it's basically the same as last season, 35 minutes. I think it used to be like 30 last season, can't remember, but at least 30 minutes. So now 5 more minutes for the GTS boys. So race name, 4 hours 206 laps. That's right, 206 laps. If the DPI leaders have managed to get consistent 110s. So So CC limit is kind of finicky because I had yet to decide on how to award them, but 60. I'm gonna go with the standard format. 60 for a drive-through penalty, 120 to be disqualified, 3 mandatory pit stops. The start format is still undecided because Robin Mesa, the guy behind SOC, by way of Fist, wants him to marshal for us 60M. CC repeat for you guys. I think you can rewatch this after the stream's done. 60 for a drive-through penalty. Yeah, 60 for a drive-through penalty. I'm still yet to decide on that one. And 120 for disqualification. So the 60, 120 for driver. Yeah, so as for the start format, at the moment we have said standing Lamont style, but Kenny Fist wants a rolling start for Daytona. At least that's what I'm seeing. If Robo Mesa wants to join us, then we'll have a rolling start format similar to that in IMSA. But if not, then we're gonna go with the Lamont style standing start. We have lots of entries that are accepted for season 9. Kind of in between right now. If Robo Mesa can be on in time, then we'll go with Lamont Pogba. So for entry list for Daytona, 6 DPIs and 9 P2s as usual. Oh yeah. About that, have their own pieces. Yeah. The team can. Yeah. So 6 DPIs. I forgot. Yeah. Okay, so 6 DPIs, 9 LMP2s as usual, and for DTS. So about 22 so 22 GTS is entered for Daytona. One of them is not a full-time entry, but rather just an Endurance Cup only entry. Yeah, 4 hours of Daytona. Yeah, we'll have 8 DPIs after Daytona. But at the moment we'll sit at 6 DPIs and 9 LPGs, which will be exciting because the speed difference between the two classes is actually quite minimal. Which is why IMSA doesn't have LP to Long Beach. Kind of avoid a Porsche, like a Penske Porsche type domination in case something happened. But yeah. So yeah. So as you see in the timetable, it'll be converted into your time zone. But for me, qualifying will start tomorrow. Qualifying for the prototypes will start about 7 p.m. GMT8 or Philippine Standard, or Bruno Standard, whatever it's called. GTS 7:35 p.m. Interviews between, yeah, we do interviews for qualifying and practice as well. I forgot to mention that we will do that. But yeah, qualifying 35 minutes for GTS, 30 minutes for combined prototypes. So as for interviews, we'll be doing interviews after qualifying and before and after qualifying. So just a note. Warm up will start sometime after qualifying at 8:15 p.m. my time at least. Open practice will end tomorrow at 6 p.m. Warm up ahead of race day will close about an hour 30 minutes before for the scheduled pre-race. Well written. I'm trying to burp, but it's not happening. But yeah, pre-race will be at 6:30 p.m. You should be converted into your time zone on checking info for more information. And estimated race start will be around 7 p.m. It's not done for. Have their own religion. We have team updates, but could make an entire like a separate channel, but team updates is actually exists for a reason. So use team updates. However, it's new with a team. Resolution on the flat. I mean the back straightaway or the tri-oval. Oh yeah. So yeah, this will be an exciting one because Daytona is such a top track to get used to, get yourself set up to good. Because it's a NASCAR circuit and the road course is basically on a flat surface. So this should be interesting how well the race plays out with the two infamous horseshoes, which are it can be super light on downforce. Quite swiftly if you get into the corner incorrectly. Yeah, it'll be standing for now. It'll be standing. What's your Brennan? What were you signing? Who were you signing for? I can't remember what you were signing. Okay. No, you didn't sign up. I didn't see your name, so you're not even signed. You have to be genuinely signed for a team so you can get your role. So anyways, we have a new forum called Starting Drivers, where you put your starting drivers obviously for qualifying and the race. I don't even see your name. You're not even signed. Let me ping Orlando. Okay, so like I mentioned before, 6 GPIs, 9 LP2s, and 22 GTS. This will be a top one. Yeah, top one to pick who gets the best performance, because there's a mixture of experienced drivers and some IMRP rookies. So because LP2 being the newest class for IMRP, will have a kind of tough competition as well, as you can tell. some teams have a mixture of fast drivers and some elite rookies. GTS is going to be a tough one as well. There's 22 GTSs is such a top number. So we don't really know who might win the championship at this point. Pardon me. Yeah, I saw you, but for some reason I can't visualize. You're not even signed. And so I've actually forgotten. Yeah, I saw your name, but for some reason you're not even truly signed by Atlantic. So I gotta ask him to get you signed for real. But yeah, I forgot to put on the wind up for a secret formula. But they have a pretty promising lineup. Plus the cab and 48K Vibes, a former driver last season, now coming back to the league for a secret formula. So lots of new teams here for season 9, which is great because IMRP is going into a very slow growth last season. Now to have lots of new teams coming is an absolute achievement. So as for what we would do for jump as per the sport and regulations. Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna say the jumping jump thing, but how about try? So what you could do is have a guy on your pit stall when you're about to do a pit stop. And that's my only suggestion. I don't have anything else really. What do you do? Similar what we're gonna do. Yeah, jump out, and then when you're about to do a pit stop, have a guy sit on your pit stall, so you know which pit stall you're going. So you actually know what pit stall you're located in. It's a little rush to get an actual pit box because it's a mesh. Because like I said before, it's a mesh league, and that with detail needs to be more intricate. Otherwise, you're gonna get quite a bit of lag. At least for pit stops. Yeah, we'll have interviews between qualifying race. I just said it before. So not much to say for the briefing. It's kind of short, but I didn't even realize I was going to do a briefing. So I didn't actually expect it to be this short, because I didn't prepare in time for a briefing. Because I'm not used to briefings. I'm not used to briefings. So again, race will be on 17 September, which will be on this Sunday. 206 laps. So 4 hours. Or at least that's why I'm calling it 206 laps. 3 mandatory pit stops and Lamont style standing start. Yeah, 3 mandatory pit stops. So, I'm kind of lost on what to say. So we have circuit records. We'll be putting those in. So anyone that hasn't submitted a track record yet, please do, because I still need. Actually, no, I don't think anyone will use it at all because this is such an unnecessary thing. But yeah, hopefully we can get records for Daytona this weekend because the gap between pretty much all three classes is quite minimal. This is kind of reminiscent of the American World Series of the past. It's busy. Oh, it was fun. His birthday stuff. That's smart. Brendan. I'm at 15 as well. Pit windows. We stopped using pit windows because I don't think anyone would comply with the pit windows. But we will have pit windows in the Sprint Cup. Pit windows in the Sprint Cup, not so much for the Endurance Cup. So it's basically like pit windows. So I'm gonna make make one spot. So the pit window should open in 20 minutes, and then the pits will close around 10 minutes before the end of the 4 hours. So that, or at least that's what I think. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. I just don't know what to talk about because I'm not used to doing driving briefings and whatnot. I didn't hear it. Kind of muffled. Okay. Just muffled myself for whatever reason. But yeah. Never repeat it. So I know I have removed them, but pits will open at around 20 minutes into the start of the race, and then 20 minutes before the end of the race, and they will close in 20 minutes towards the end of the race. So yeah, that's it for the pit windows, pretty much. As for the Sprint Cup, they'll have a 30-minute pit window and a 20-minute pit window. That's pretty much it. One single pit window. Okay, so I still need to remember. Oh yeah. So as for Trivision, we'll have simply best as the graphics guy. The graphics guy, the man behind the pictures, Posetter. He doesn't own Posetter, by the way, so just want to point out. And he made a conference room for us, which we'll reveal after the briefing. We have two new commentators, from Ashford and Oceana. Oceana did commentate for us last season, if I'm not mistaken. But he's ready to commentate whenever he's not driving right now. It's like one other guy, I can't remember who. I can't figure out his name. Yeah, Epic Gamer. So Epic Gamer is the guy behind the graphics. He is the editor, actually. He's the editor. Simply is the man behind the media for Trivision socials. Tom Ashford will be your main commentator. Missouri will be the newscaster. I'll be stepping back as like a panel expert. Step back as the expert of the week whenever a broadcast happens. So yeah, this is a pretty short briefing. I didn't expect this to be that short. Qualifying will be tomorrow for Daytona. What's your bid for Daytona? Okay. Posetter 4. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately no one's betted on the track yet, but simply best I simply made a impromptu sponsor bid for Pulsar at Daytona. So I think that's it. Pulsar will be your main sponsor for Daytona, but that's pretty much it. uh, Alright, so that's pretty much it for the briefing. If you have any questions, please think bring yourself out to the speakers room so I can answer your questions. Also, so if anyone here, if anyone here has questions, make sure you're invited to speak so I can put you up to the speaker. There's a room for, or whatever it's called. I don't make sense anymore. Kind of normal because turn 1 has like a sudden elevation change once you enter the corner. So I just want to point out, Daytona is such a tricky track. It's really tough. That's why I'm most sorry to say it's a really tough one to get set up to. But yeah, that's true. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say, to be honest. Nobody's wanted to speak up for some reason. I'm kind of in trouble now. Oh. The CC's transfer is per driver, so though if you're also if you have a co-driver, then they won't transfer. You can be a good trick. Yeah, Pulsar will be your title sponsor for Daytona instead of Trivision, which I'm glad, because it's kind of weird having my own company as the title sponsor for my own league. Yeah, it'll be announced through chat. Driver time rules, yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah, link to take that for this one. Oh yeah, driver time. Yeah, the driver time. 15 minutes minimum, 2 hours and 50 minutes max for Daytona and Le Mans. It'll be shorter for Sebring, 20 minutes minimum and an hour 20 maximum. So yeah, that's their driving time. I will repeat this real quick. 15 minutes minimum and 2 hours and 50 minutes maximum. So that is for both Daytona and Le Mans. I don't know what else to talk about. I don't know what else to talk about. Funny. What? No, not. Yeah, so. So as per standard, we'll have changing weather. Not changing weather. What's it called? A day to night script. A day to night script for across Daytona, Sebring, and Le Mans. Yeah, the day to night cycle. It's a tries to run the club race in like 4 times speed. Right. Register in the FIA driver ratings application, so you can get your FIA driver rating. I keep saying this like 4 times, and I'm trying to be more consistent. But yeah, if you guys still have any questions, please please raise your hand so I can invite you into the speaker, this room. FID or not. Which is on the sign-ups category. It's in the 7-8 hour spot. So there's 4 seconds of track record. Okay. I'm still not used to briefings. I think I'll get down and like by the time Le Mans hits. Hopefully I can get the briefings down because I'm still never used to doing driver briefings at all. I've only done like one driver briefing per season, and most recently the Patriot Grand Prix, but that's it. GTS. That's it. I've never done a driver's briefing full time at all until now. So that's why I came in pretty much underprepared for the driver's briefing. So yeah, that's it for our driver's briefing. That's the third time. That's your driver's briefing for Daytona. We'll be back for more for qualifying tomorrow. See you for qualifying, I guess, tomorrow on Saturday.